Hello, YouTube Live. What is up? YouTube Live Cartoon Mark is here. Sorry I had a little interruption there on the previous live feed, but we are back. It's been a whirlwind, busy, busy, busy here in South Florida. Give you a view of where I'm at in the backyard patio with a water view. Got the golf cart there. I mean, it's really nice. It's really peaceful here. I needed some relaxation. Totally. Some funny things you notice when you're down here from a northern state. Um, some of the things, the average Floridian or snowbird might take for granted. First thing is the birds. You know, I haven't heard birds chirping in months because they all, migrate south. And I wake up to the sound of birds, the sandhill cranes coming in, the ibises, the storks, something stork, the Egyptian ducks. There's all kinds of wildlife here, guys. All kinds of wildlife. Um, Shout out to Dad. Today's Dad's birthday. 78 years old, and Mrs. Cartoon Mark. Uh, it's her birthday too. I won't say it. She don't want people to know how old she is. But shout out to Dad. Today is his birthday. Mama Snowbird's got steak cooking. We got shrimp cooking. Gonna be a nice relaxing day here in Florida. Last couple days, and just FaceTimed Mrs. Cartoon Mark, and it's been dark there. It's already and it's light here. It's been dark down there for. It's been dark back home up north for since like 4:30 or so, and it's even snow flurries. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm having a weird. Just notice weird things. You know what? I just got a text. It's great. I'm just getting some text here from my neighbor. I love my neighbor. He's no longer a landlord, or also, and he's got his family, his part of his family living in the apartment he used to rent. So shout out to neighbor, my neighbor. He goes, we should have done this a long time ago. Yeah, we should have. Absolutely. I am so glad I'm not a landlord. I don't even want to think about it. Never going back. Never being a landlord. Never, 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 never. We're still trying to get the the crud out of the tub and the crud off of the sink and like almost 6 coats of paint when you think about it to get the cigarette smell out of the house, which he said he was not smoking in. Yeah, okay. Thanks, buddy. Uh, the weird things you notice when you're down here in Florida is the other thing is freshly cut grass. Freshly cut landscaped grass is what I notice. And landscapers, just busy buzzing around on their mowers. We haven't cut grass. I haven't smelled grass in I don't know, since September. My mower's been packed away in the shed since September at least. Like, these are the weird things you notice when you're down here in Florida visiting. The birds chirping. Like, I haven't heard birds chirping. I'm waking up to these sandhill cranes swooping in. They look like a 747. They come in. They got like a 4 to 6 foot wingspan. These things are huge. And there's peacocks around here too, at a certain season. I don't know if they're in the season now, but the bullfrogs out there in the water, you can hear them at night. Like, it's crazy sound. It sounds like craziness, but that's their mating call or whatever. But the other thing you notice here in Florida is it's still light out here. Whereas yeah, I just FaceTimed back home, and it's been dark since 4:30. But I have an urge to get back home. I know I love Florida. I know the weather is great here. You know, hey, YouTube Live, Twista. Hey, what's up, Mark? I'm about to go to work. Saw you were live. I wanted to say hi. Super sad title. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, Twisted. Yes, a very sad title. I got some crazy ass bird up in this tree. Thank you, Twisted. Have fun at work. Don't work too hard. You know the deal. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. It's motivation to go back home and do what you have to do to come back. Yeah, you're right, Twista. It is. I've been re-inspired to come back here. Is what I would say. But I do miss home. Even though it's a northern state and it's cold, I miss my routine, and I miss my family, my immediate family. I'm currently here with mom and dad, who are snowbirds, and I love them. But here's another thing: bugs flying around. I haven't swatted a bug since August. Back home, there was no bugs around. Bring on all the bugs. I love it. I love it. I mean, look at the sky down here. Huh? It's like a teal. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. And then the sky down there at the sunset. We have great sunsets and sunrises here in Port St. Lucie or Jensen Beach area. So, yeah, have you ever like done something and then you want to like go back and like you always want to be where you're not. Like I was up in New York, I'm like, I want to come to Florida and visit. I want to come to Florida. Well, I'm here. And now I get antsy, you know. I want to get back home. I want to get in my routine. You know, we're used to habits. We're used to our habits, you know. I know, right? Bugs and humidity is something you don't think about when daydreaming. Yep, absolutely, Twisted. Thank you, brother. Yeah. The bugs. What's the other thing? Nighttime. We went to Culver's. It's called Culver's. It's like an ice cream shop, like a drive-through. Oh my God! But they have food also. I haven't been to an ice cream stand since early September. There's some pigeons or something up in here. I haven't been to an ice cream stand in months. To go and get ice cream with mom and dad was just great after dinner. We went to Fort Pierce, Manatees. Highly recommend Manatees. Fort Pierce Inlet, by the way. But the smell you get on a summer night, I mean, it's not even summer, but I could smell summer in the air, the humidity. Well, like after like a brief rainstorm, you know, and have that cold ice cream in your hand, cooling you off, that cold dish of ice cream. Man, those are just memories of summer. And to have that taken away for you for at least 6 months in upstate New York is like, I miss it. I miss it. And I'm glad to come down here and do that and have that, you know. Um, where else did we go? Oh, check my video on the Fort Pierce Christmas parade. That was fun. A lot of people bash Fort Pierce. Fort Pierce can be a little sticky in some areas, I guess, but in the downtown by the jetty, by the river, it's really nice. They really did it up really nice, and that parade was amazing. Back to the live comments. But yeah, Twista says, I understand. I can imagine being away from your immediate family. It can make the whole thing feel incomplete. Yeah. Still, though, remember where you are mentally before this trip and meditate on it, on all of it. Yeah, Twista, absolutely. But yeah, Mark, I have to go now. I'll catch you later. Take care. All right, Twista, have a good night at work. Go make that money. Work hard, but not too hard. You know what I'm saying. Thank you, Twista, for stopping by. Appreciate it, brother. Daniel Lopez, your video title is confusing. It is not time to go back until April. Daniel Lopez, you sound like a snowbird. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, my parents don't come back till May. They came back in April one year. Never again. Nope. They said, we ain't coming back in April. Never again. Too much rain, cold, damp rain. We got these crazy birds up here, man. This is great. I love it. I haven't heard birds chirping like this in forever. But Daniel Lopez, you're right, brother. I wish I could stay. I do miss home. I miss my family. And hold on a second. We got somebody big stopping in here. Inspirational Nomad has popped into live chat. What is he saying? Hey, brother, sorry you have to go back, but glad you had a good time. Hey, Twister. Hey, Daniel. Yes, Sam, that's the sad part about coming to Florida, visiting. You got to go back. I'm leaving. We got another day, another full day tomorrow, and hitting the beach again, Jensen Beach. Guys, we got some crazy ass birds up in here. I don't know what it is, but I love it. Hear them? This is great. I freaking love it. I love the little things in life. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to going back, as I just noticed I was FaceTiming back home to Mrs. Cartoon Mark, and it's been dark there. It's dark in our background. It's still light here. Got a little bit of sunlight left. But it was dark back home since 4:30. These are the little things you notice. The other little things I've noticed is freshly cut grass, landscaped grass. I haven't smelled fresh cut grass since August, September, you know? And another weird thing was the sound of the birds. We went to Culver's ice cream. I haven't had ice cream in forever. Inspirational Nomad. Florida looks good to you. You are glowing. You look miserable in New York. Yeah, I am sometimes miserable back in New York. It can get depressing, man. You're cooped up in the house for 6 months. It can get to you, and I'm glad I had this little break to break it up right before Christmas, because I do like seeing the Christmas lights down here and all the decorations. Walking around, I'm in shorts and a t-shirt and flip flops and Crocs, to walk around and see those Christmas decorations. Mom said it took her a few years to get used to that. She's like, this isn't Christmas. We're supposed to have hot chocolate. It's supposed to be bundled up, freezing cold. She's like, it took me a while to get used to it. So I ain't even used to that yet. We got these crazy birds flying around here. So that's the thing. That's the story. Got to head back home. I do miss it. I do miss back home. But we have made some big steps back home to make it more tolerable, more creature comfortable back home. I've taken some steps. If you're uncomfortable where you are, you can make it more comfortable by taking a few big steps, and I've done that. Small steps, baby steps. Back to the live comments, Inspirational Nomad. Did you buy that $150,000 mobile home? Sam, they're the concrete block homes you can get for $150,000. Good to see you, Daniel. Yeah, did you see that sign? They got signs all over here. Who to call? And yeah, you got to be 55 to buy in here, Sam. But I did like that mobile home right on the water. Man, that was nice. But there is a guy next house, a couple houses over, who is not 55, and my father gave me the lowdown on him. I don't know if somebody leaves you a house, you can live here. If it's like, I don't know, left to you in a will or something, there's some exceptions. But again, I don't want to come here and move into a 55 park, over 55 park, and just call it a day. I mean, I'm going to be busy drawing caricatures at gigs, metal detecting. That's the other thing. I'm in old people Florida, which is fine. I love it here. But I'm kind of stuck, and I don't know what to do. I'm around senior citizens, which is fine. And I'm at the shuffleboard court. I'm on the golf course, with them here. There's a golf course here, and I feel out of my element. Like, I want people my age, who do what I want to do. Like, I saw Rock and Roll Ribs down in Fort Lauderdale, where Nico McBrain from Iron Maiden has a restaurant, and he was playing Iron Maiden cover songs with his cover band, playing the Klansmen, playing Killers, playing Number of the Beast. I should be down there, but that's an hour and 50 minutes south of here, and I can't just grab my parents' car and, hey, I'll be back in 5 or 6 hours. That's what I'm up against. I would have loved to go see Nico McBrain. People were from here to there, to Nico McBrain, the drummer for Iron Maiden, who my number one favorite band ever. Like, Mark, you look happy. You want stress? Come go to downtown Stewart. Yeah, Stewart. That's uppity. High dollar, high dollar. Yeah, you want. Yeah, you want to be with the rich and famous. You go to Stewart, the sailfish capital of the world, by the way. I think we're getting ready for Dad's birthday dinner. Today's Dad's birthday, 78 years old. Shout out to him. We're having Mom's cooking steak and shrimp. Oh, it's gonna be great. And it's also cartoon Mrs. Cartoon Mark's birthday. She's late 40s. We'll leave it at that. She's 2 years older than me. Hey, I like the MILFs. I always liked them older. Hey, who's that? I can't read the name. Mojo Mix. How old are you? I am 46. How old are you guys? Type it in the comments. I am 46 years old. Um, my body's feeling it. I know it's time to get a little healthier. So I've been on my bike all the whole time. I know I've dropped a couple pounds here. The thing is, I eat a lot more here. There's something with the ocean air. We've been at Jensen Beach 3 days out of the whole week, and I'm freaking starving. Like I come home and I'm ravaged. Come on, Mark, you miss Jeopardy with frozen pizza? Yeah, I got frozen pizza. Paisan pizza. All right, Sam Giordano. You know how it is, Sam. I gotta watch it with my headphones on. I gotta watch you with my headphones on. I'm giggling, freaking watching you smack that laptop, brother. I love it. Oh my god, yeah, I gotta go back to that. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Oh, I love it. I miss my family though. I do, and I miss my routine. Mega Mix, Mojo Mix. I just left Chicago for Thanksgiving weekend, and it was gray, ugly, and cold and horrible. Food was good. Yeah, Chicago pizza's good, deep dish. But that's about it. I had to come back and I needed some sunshine, some vegetation, and beautiful birds. I'm 56. Mojo Mix, 56. All right. Sam's LOL. Mojo 6, you're here in Florida, I presume. That sounds like you're in Florida or a southern state. Yeah. The vegetation. I mean, yeah, the greenery. There's just so much greenery here. Back home in New York, it's all dead. Everything's dead. The leaves have fallen and the trees are dead. You see a couple evergreen trees, but that's about it. Daniel Lopez, 42. Oh, so you're about the same age as Inspirational Nomad. I think he's like 41, 42. And I'm 46. Yeah, it's a weird life. Like I'm standing in the ocean today and I'm thinking, and a rock just tumbled. Mom's like, look at that rock. And I'm watching the rock tumble in the water and the seashells. I'm like, that rock has probably been in this ocean for millions of years. How small do we feel? Everything that's on this planet has come from outer fucking space, from a mud ball that fucking crashed into this planet and created us. It's just crazy, mind-boggling of how small we are. And I want to make the most out of this life. And I tend to get lazy. We tend to get lazy. And I want to stay on task and be the good cartoonist that I can be and make a lot of laughs. Sam's 41. Bikini, Sam. Let me tell you, Sam, you know what the weather was today. 84 here in Jensen Beach. Lots of bikinis, lots of MILFs. Yes, there was a lot of that. And not many young people, some young people, but you could tell they were travelers out of town. Yeah. Fire emoji, Sam. Mojo Mix 11 says, yeah, we live in Cape Coral, Bolognese, Cape Coral, Florida, yeah. Bolognese sauce, yeah. And a proof of fenced-in and gorgeous system. Hang on, guys, my phone's dimming here. I'm having trouble reading everything. Okay. With a pool, this gorgeous system. Bus coming out of the lane, cracking a beer, just jump in your pool. Yeah, there's a lot of pools here, a lot of lanais here, a lot of beach, tropical. We went down to Fort Pierce. We went to Manatee's restaurant. Fort Pierce is nice. Some of the parts of Fort Pierce are a little sticky. You got to stay out of it. But watch my video on the parade. That was good. And then we went down to Manatee's restaurant, the Jetty Park area. Very nice. All done up. Christmas lights bouncing to music. It's just great, like seeing stuff, Christmas lights, decorations out here in shorts and a t-shirt. It's very inspiring. Sam, I really respect you for doing that and coming here and making it happen. And not a lot of people have that determination, brother, and that drive. It's basically, how bad do you want it? It's number one, whatever you want in life, do you really want it? Okay? It takes two things, three things. What do you want in life? Success, money, location. What do you want? And number two, do you really want it? And number three is the hardest part. Are you willing? Are you willing to do what it takes to get there? And that's where we trip up, because we stay in our old habits, like eating healthy. I'm trying to eat healthier. I got to lose some weight. It's not easy, but it's a little easier here, I'll tell you that, because I'm active. I've been on the bike. Good points, Mark. Yes. Thank you, Sam. What do you want in life? Do you really want it? And are you willing? That's the thing. Are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to sit at that drawing table for 4 hours a day after your 8 hour shift of your day job and draw and draw and draw and learn and see and exaggerate those faces and draw those cartoons? And that's my thing. I want to put a lot more work. So get ready, guys. Is no more Florida videos coming once I get home this weekend. It's going to be all cartooning, and I want you guys to follow along. Grab a pencil, grab a piece of paper, and you know what? You're going to find where you start drawing again is where you left off as a kid, as a teenager, as a little toddler, is where your brain left off. And then you'll catch up to where you are now. I think drawing is just amazing, like how it works psychologically. People say you can't draw. Oh my God, I can barely draw a stick figure. When I'm drawing at my cartoon caricature gigs, they say, I can't draw, I can't draw. I say, you are underestimating 8 hours a day of practice. This is what Sergio Aragonés said, the Mad Magazine artist. He does the comic Groo, Groo. You are underestimating 8 hours of practice a day for 20 years. So back to the live comments. Sorry, I'm rambling here. I'm just happy to see you get your spirit renewed. You are a great person. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. You are a good person. Do you drink beer? Mojo Mix says. FYI, VOT, FYI. Hey, Rognez, what's up, brother? You want some fun facts about Cartoon Mark? I have never had a beer. I've never drank. I may have had a sip of a beer, like as a kid, from my dad. I don't drink. I'm the only Irish one in my drink. I'm the only Irish one in my family who does not drink. I just don't. It's not something I do. I just don't like the taste of it. I'm a picky eater. I think that's what has to do with it. Another fun fact, did you know that Cartoon Mark was a fireman for 12 years? This is Albany Fire Department shirt. Mrs. Cartoon Mark's father, rest in peace, was a Albany City fireman. Very tough job. Cartoon Mark was a volunteer fireman for 12 years from 1995 up to like 2008, 2007, around there. I would not have the job I have now if I was not a volunteer fireman, because of the political people and everyone I met. Not to say that I couldn't get the job, but I believe it had to do, there was stepping stones to get where I was. And being a fireman helped me do that. I learned after a while life takes over and I could not make the requirements. But I fought fires. My favorite thing was vehicle extrication. I loved tearing vehicles apart with the Hirsch tools, aka Jaws for Life. I loved helping people in car accidents when they were really hurting, like holding their head as stabilization, removing them from cars. It got ugly. Some stuff, I saw some stuff, you don't want to see. But if I was in that situation, I'd want somebody to help me. So you just kind of block that out and you help them and you do it. Fought a few fires, saw a few active fires, not as much as other people, but there's some hot stuff. I was scared, shitting my pants on the first fire. You couldn't see your hand in front of your face, crawling through apartment buildings with a hose line and another firefighter in front of you with your hand on them. I could go on and on about firefighting if you ever wanted me to. But those are some fun facts about Cartoon Mark. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. More cartooning videos to come. I don't think I'm going to make any more Florida videos. I think this kind of speaks for itself. I was here I came, I visited, I conquered. We metal detected. Didn't find anything, but we had fun out here. I'll tell you that on Jensen Beach. We're going to hit Jensen Beach tomorrow also because it's going to be 82. Dad's snowbird is just pulling in now. So it's time for Dad's birthday dinner. What else did we do? A lot of traveling up here, different little parks, Fort Pierce, Stewart, Jupiter, Florida. Pretty cool, Jupiter, Florida. Um, so a lot of friends here in Spanish Lakes Park. Enjoy the steak and shrimp, Mark. We love you, brother. Thank you, Sam. I'll be out. Hey, Joe, I'll be right in, Dad. All right. Thank you. He said take your time. So there we go. We're good. We got the. He's cool. He's got to have his vodka. Oh man, he's great. Um, so yeah, going to Publix. That's the other thing. I love going to Publix. Palm trees in the parking lot, storks and ibises and birds in the parking lot. Look at that sky. Huh? Look at that sky. Can't beat it. Those are the little things I love. Fresh cut grass. I haven't smelled in months. Birds chirping. Shorts, t-shirt. The smell of a summer storm. After a summer storm, and we went and got ice cream with Mom and Dad. These are the little things I love that I just haven't been able to do back home up north. We went and got ice cream, feeling that cold dish of ice cream on a humid night. I freaking loved it. It was great. Uh, Culver's. Shout out to Culver's on US 1. They're called concrete mixers. It's like a blizzard. Oh my God, but it's frozen custard. Get that. Yeah, you'll freaking love it. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Give me a subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Gonna go in, have some dinner right now. This is a successful trip. Had a little weird thing happen to me on the plane coming down when we were descending from the second plane from BWI to PBI. Had something pop behind my eye. Like, I think it was my sinus, and it hurt. It was like a lightning bolt just shot down. I was like, and then my nose started running. Of course, I had the mask on for like 6 hours from in the airport and there. I think it was something to do with that. But anybody ever had that happen? I'm fine with flying, but I usually get these wicked headaches after I fly, so I'm not looking forward. Traveling sucks. Taking your belt off, your shoes off, taking your wallet out, your electronics out is like a hassle. And then getting in the x-ray machine. And then you ever see a chubby guy like me try to put his belt and shoes on at the airport? I'm like this. I'm like, Jesus Christ, my pants are falling down. Holy shit. Oh my God, it's a disaster. Sam, now I know why you don't fly. Holy shit. But it's something I got to do. Got to go through a little pain to get to the paradise of this. Palm trees. Look at that backdrop, huh? How can you beat this? Why do I want to go back home? I want to hang on to the freaking palm tree. They're going to have to pry me out of here. God, I told my friends back home, I'll rent a broom closet down there. Oh, love it. Great trip. I'm going to go in, have some dinner. I'll pop back on YouTube, see if Inspirational Nomad's back on here. And I'm going to do some drawing, read some cartooning. I bring cartooning books with me. All right, guys. And just the little things, seeing Christmas decorations in shorts and in a shorts and a t-shirt is just amazing. It's crazy to my mind. My mom says she says, this isn't Christmas. We got to be having hot chocolate and bundled up, I'm like, yeah, I know. It feels weird. She goes, it took us a few years to get used to it down here. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Listen to me ramble. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good night, and wish me safe travels back in upstate New York, where I will be having a new art studio eventually. We still got a little work to do up there, but we're gonna have a new art studio, lots more cartooning videos, and I mean lots. So get ready. So these videos, these live chats are not as much. No more Florida videos. I'd love to. Maybe I'll pop on for a few lives. I don't know. But it's going to be cartoon based. Grab your pen and pencil and paper and follow along. So I'll see you next week, guys. But I'm always on here commenting on the other videos. Twista, shout out to Daniel Lopez, Inspirational Nomad, Raganez, Saluchanek, hope I'm saying that right. Mojo Mix 11, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for popping in, guys. See you at the drawing board.